Welcome to Life Strategies with Michael. Michael's the published author of the books God's Healing Hands, Volumes 1 and 2, a certified life coach, counselor, and consultant specializing in trauma recovery. On today's program, Coach Michael will be discussing the definition of trauma. Stay tuned.
I want to continue our discussion pertaining to common reactions to trauma. And as I said earlier, trauma can affect the whole person, the person's soul and spirit. And this would include changes in a victim's body, mind, emotions, and behavior. Today I just want to tackle two areas that are commonly affected when somebody goes through a traumatic event. That's physical reactions and mental reactions that a trauma survivor experiences and has to work through counseling and peer support. And sometimes medicine is needed to help somebody to regulate their brain chemistry, because the brain is really affected by a traumatic event, and it does affect the brain chemistry and the ability for a person to think rationally and to feel rationally. But we'll talk more about that in other segments. So physical reactions, when you think of trauma, it's a major stress, and it is common for the body to react. Your body will definitely react to a traumatic event, and producing adrenaline is one chemical that is definitely triggered. If you're a trauma survivor, you may have physical symptoms such as a rapid heart rate or rapid heartbeat, muscle tension, nervousness, and you might have a problem sleeping, or other type of reactions such as an upset stomach, dizziness, lack of energy, fatigue. Even some people that I've worked with grind their teeth at nighttime, because that's when their body relaxes and their body lets loose of that event as they rest and sleep. The other reactions people experience is mental reactions, and that pertains to changes in the way a person thinks about themselves. Now, you may have previously thought of yourself as a strong and independent person, but people who have experienced brutal, unexpected attacks or some other trauma may think they can no longer control their fate. They may feel now that they're helpless, or they may feel fearful and vulnerable as a result of the trauma that they experienced. And sometimes their sense of belonging and being in control and able to protect themselves has been shattered. And oftentimes, as I work with trauma survivors, we're just working through their belief systems and their mental reactions to that situation and trying to take them back to who they used to be can be challenging at times, but it can be done with support and the help of God mainly, and really doing the work to be able to sometimes have to re-experience it to learn from it and to get stronger. And what I've experienced, as I might have said earlier, that trauma does uncover issues that were pre-existing to the trauma, and sometimes that traumatic event can help the person become a better person and become stronger.